build a website for a specialized function. And once again, you don't have to worry about damaging the credibility you have on one particular site. If you can... Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing setting up our opt-in form on our site. You are now looking at Get Response, and we're going to start the process by going to the Forms area and creating a form. And we're going to pick one of the templates that we believe best reflects what we want to say to the people who are going to be coming to our site. And we're going to use this template. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click Save and Publish. And then you'll notice that we have some JavaScript code that GetResponse gives us. And we're going to copy that code. And then we're going to come back to our site. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Appearance. We're going to go to the Widgets area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to pick up the text box. And we're going to drag that into our sidebar. We're going to place our JavaScript code in this area. And we're going to give this a title. And then we're going to click Save. And then we're going to click Close. Now what we've effectively done is we've now made that widget available throughout our site anytime someone reads any of our posts. So now what's going to happen is every time someone gets to a post of our content, they're actually going to have the opportunity to opt into our site. So let's take a look to see how it's actually going to look. Now you'll notice here that we have some content, and right here on our post is our opt-in form for our visitors to be able to give us their name and email address. So now one thing that we may want to do is we may want to make sure that this appears above the fold and in the top. So we're going to go back to the widget area and we're going to move some things around so that this opt-in form will be prominent when people come to the site. So we're going to come back to this area and we're going to go back to the widgets. And we're going to notice that there are a couple of things here, and what we want to do is we just want to slide this to the very top. And we may even want to take something out. Maybe we don't want a search box in. And maybe we don't even want the Find Us in. So we'll take that out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to now take a look to see what our site actually looks like. And now you'll see our post and our opt-in box showing up as soon as someone comes into the site. And so we can actually place our list building efforts at the very top of our site whenever someone comes to any of our posts. Now you're looking at a sample page, and it's important to note that this widget will not appear on our pages, but only in our post, and it'll appear in all of the posts. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about setting up a joint venture. You're now looking at the back office of our website, and we're now going to set the website up for more than one person to be able to post, as well as more than one person to be able to operate the site. We're going to do that by going to the users area, and you're going to see that we are the only user. Now, one thing that we're going to do right away is we're going to make this username and the name that people are going to see on the site to be something unique. So we're going to edit this, and we're going to go here and click Edit. And we're going to then change the name that's going to be displayed publicly. And so we're going to change this to, and then we're going to click Save. We're going to come back, and then we're going to display the name publicly in that way. And we're going to come back and update the profile again. Now, all the posts that we are involved in are going to say this name, or whatever name that we designate that's going to be here. where we say display name publicly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the people that are going to be jointly operating the site with us. We're going to do that by going to add a new person. And we're going to give that person a username, and we're going to write in all the information and then send it out to them. Now, as we're setting up the account, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the user is going to be sent their email about their password and logging in. Now, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing for us to determine is going to be the person's role. Now, if the person is actually going to run the site with us and they're going to be in charge of making some of the decisions, you may want to make them an administrator. That will give them the ability to bring people on or take people out. If they're going to have that level of authority and level of decision making, you want to make them an administrator. Now, if you're talking about someone who's going to be posting primarily and who's going to be operating the blog and they're going to be creating content, then you want to make them someone other than an administrator. And if you want to give them charge over some of the other content, then you can make them an editor. However, you just want them to be a contributor. All you're going to do is give them access to be able to post. Then you can make them just a contributor or an author. So once you've determined that person's role, you're going to click Add New User. And once you've created a new user, anytime you want to change it, you go back, you can edit, and then you can change their role. Or you can even change what they are going to appear as when they post. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.